toute l'équipe du Jardin des Olfacties est très fière d'accueillir ici à Coëx cet arbre qui est l'arbre le plus rare au monde aujourd'hui. On va pouvoir le montrer aux 32 000 visiteurs qui viennent d'avril à septembre. Et il faut savoir que c'est ici à Coëx le seul jardin sur les Pays de la Loire à accueillir cet arbre à titre officiel.
Je viens de planter le pin volémie, une petite merveille qui sort directement de la préhistoire. Sachez qu'elle a connu son apogée au moment des dinosaures, au Jurassique, il y a 90 millions d'années. On la pensait complètement disparue. Elle a été redécouverte en Australie, dans un endroit tenu secret encore aujourd'hui, au fond du Volley National Park, à quelques centaines de kilomètres de Sydney. Un endroit où il n'y en a plus aujourd'hui qu'une centaine de ces arbres qui pourront atteindre 40 mètres de haut, mais ça, il faudra attendre 400 ans. Alors maintenant, découvrons ensemble ce que les Australiens peuvent nous réserver comme surprise avec le Volley, le Vollemia nobilis.
Species?
Yeah, it was another one. No, that's all right.
Towards the end of 1994, explorers found a small grove of ancient trees, a remnant of a species that was thought to have been extinct for 65 million years. It was about as likely as finding a small dinosaur wandering through the forest. The trees are among the rarest living things on Earth, a window into an unimaginably ancient past, if they survive their discovery. Their exact location is a closely held secret. Access is strictly controlled, clothing and equipment sterilized. Up until now, this wild and dangerous labyrinth has been protection enough for many rare and endangered species. But it is not enough anymore. This is the old world. When Europe was young, this was ancient. When the Grand Canyon was a shallow creek, these valleys looked much as they do today. Over eons of time, Australia evolved an extraordinary diversity of plants and animals, a flood of creativity that continued until the arrival of mankind. All of the very large animals soon became extinct. And since the arrival of Europeans, another 100 species of plant and animal have vanished. 5,000 more are now close to the edge of extinction. The fossil soil, long ago leached of its nutrients, and the wayward climate, lay down the unbreakable law for this land. Every living thing must be tough and economical and ingenious if it is to survive. It was a group of bushwalkers in search of the ultimate canyon that made the most amazing botanical discovery of the century. Wallamai pine, a totally unexpected survivor from the time of the dinosaurs. When these trees ruled the forests, the ancestors of the human race were the size of mice. The future for the trees is terribly uncertain. They are less than an hour by helicopter from the centre of Sydney. A small fire or an unfamiliar disease could quickly wipe out the entire species. The trees look like nothing else in the forest. They grow to more than 35 meters, more than 120 feet high. Only in such a wilderness could they have remained undiscovered for so long. The way leads straight down a cliff, 200 meters to the floor of the canyon that is the only sanctuary on Earth for the survivors of a family that dominated the world's forests for 100 million years. Fewer than 40 adult trees have been found. They are a kind of platypus of a tree. They are pines, but they have fronds like a palm tree. And their bark is alive, as if covered in a million sprouting tips. It is not known whether the species has fallen below the genetic threshold that would permit survival in the wild. The survivors are monitored and protected with great care, but as a final line of defense, scientists have carefully nurtured seeds and cuttings, and already the species is more numerous in the laboratory than in the wild.
Looks viable.
But the ancient trees still make their own bid for immortality. This was probably the first time in the history of the Earth that human beings watched these trees shed their spore. We don't even know if it happens every year. We have everything to learn.